EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the Pacific Northwest and Bandon Dunes Golf Resort, live second-round coverage of the Pacific Championship. Well, if we see more of what we witnessed yesterday, we're in for a heck of a battle these next 3 days as we show you the current leaderboard here on this Friday. Your leader is Japan's Hideki Matsuyama. He's currently at 8 under. Meanwhile, our featured golfer still within shouting distance, 5 shots off the pace. A picture-perfect drive there, and a long one, too. That's right down the heart of this first fairway. The big drive got him here. Now a short one for his second. Four feet now for birdie. Yeah, that's a good putt. It's a birdie here at 1. And following the opening 69, he'll get it to 1 under for his round here. On now to the second here at Bandon Dunes, a long par 3 coming in at 220 yards. And it is every bit of those 220 as well, as it can play up to 30 feet uphill depending on the tee box. Fortunately, shots that run long do have a tendency to funnel back down. That one safely on the putting surface. Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
This will pick up pace as it goes down this slope, but more importantly, it's going to work its way from left to right.
Okay, I'd call that an acceptable effort from that range. That finished off for par here at the second, and he'll remain at 4 under. On to our first par 5 of the round, the 563-yard third hole. Bunkers dot the fairway on each side, and they're penal. But if you can avoid those, you'll find a wide, receptive green that will yield its share of 3s and 4s.
Ball's back in the fairway. I guess it's better to be lucky than good.
Now a big spot here for something good. This is a short second to the par 5. But that one had to feel good.
Yeah, struck it so well. You could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
Had a pretty good run at it. That would have been a nice eagle, but couldn't quite find the line. Let's see if he can knock this in. It's for birdie. Yeah, no sweat. It is a birdie here at the third. And he moves to 2 under for his round and -5 overall. Up next, we come to the par 4 fourth hole, which measures out at 443 yards. Beware that the rough is thick if you miss here, but a well-placed drive rewards you with our first real look at the Pacific, as you'll see that big expanse of blue and start to hear the crashing waves below.
So it's official. Will not hit every fairway today. First fairway missed in the rough. Let's see what they can do from here.
So from the rough, his second here at the fourth.
That's a good shot, and more importantly too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
Oh, that just skirts the outside edge. That's a tough break. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4. And he'll remain 3 shots off the pace. On now to the number 1 handicap hole on the course. That is the 445-yard par 4 fifth. This one plays right along the bluffs of the Pacific. Keeping it straight here is the big key because trouble lurks on either side if your tee shot or your approach are wayward. that is going to wind up right down Broadway. A majestic-looking tee shot there. So, Iona, this his second from the fairway.
Well, 122 left to the flag. Pin front left so he can take dead aim.
Well, not super close, but safely on the green.
This will require the full attention. A huge swing left to right on this putt. Just trying to get it in there close. Yeah, that's a nice putt. Getting it there up the hill was half the battle. This got there just a little wide of the mark. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5, and he'll stay at 5 under. We continue our turn northward along the bluffs as we come to the par 3 6th. It's another stout one at 217 yards. Most golfers will be happy to play toward the right center part of this large green and stay away from the trouble, including the cliff on the left. Okay, just a little right of the flag on the front portion of this green, and a birdie putt coming up. A birdie putt down to Iona.
And Rich, this is a green I am familiar with, and this putt is slower than most people realise. Slightly up that slope, little bit of movement from right to left.
Hang on. That's going to leave about 3 feet. Safely in for par here at the 6th. And he'll stay right where he is. We make our turn away from the ocean now and head to the par 4-7. At 411 yards, it offers a nice wide fairway to sort of bomb away into. That will likely leave an uphill approach for the second to a green that is one of the more difficult on the course. This one starting a little left off the tee. Yeah, all about hitting the fairway here, and that is right where you want to be. We know he can move it. That ball was absolutely bombed. Now comes the touch shot, 83, 84 yards. See if he can play that two-check skipper and get it to stop.
That's a head scratcher. That approach shot from relatively close in. I would have been looking at 10 to 15 feet.
Yeah, that's really well done. From that distance, you'll take it every time. Just 5 feet left. Yep, well done. That's in for par here at 7. And he'll remain right where he is. The 8th hole is a par 4 at 385 yards. This one, similar in a lot of ways to the 3rd hole. The bigger hitters can easily clear those 2 fairway bunkers and, in theory, leave just a little pitch on for their second. This looks really good. Well, they claim it's a reachable par 4. We haven't seen a whole lot of people do it today. We just saw it right there. Well done. Can't tell you how good that is to get it to stop where it did from that far away. That is a super putt. Okay, nicely done. It's a birdie at number 8. And he's got it to 3 under now, just 2 back. On now to the finishing hole here on Bandon Dunes' front side, the par 5-9. It's the longest on the course, measuring out at 585 yards. You'll find a handful of pot bunkers in the inopportune spots along the way. But if you can navigate your way around them, you just might wind up with a birdie putt. He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there. Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
Had a birdie here yesterday, in there close. Great opportunity for another one. This would be a good way to finish off the front side. Nothing to it. Well done. It's a birdie here at the 9th. And he's going to go out in 32, 4 under par. We begin the back nine here at Bandon Dunes with a par 4 measuring out at 380 yards. It's yet another hole where that blue ocean catches your eye in the distance beyond. This hole, fairly straightforward, but big hitters should take note of that pot bunker that sits about 30 yards short of the green. Oh, he's taking a big run at this. Oh my goodness, that is on in one. Wow, what an incredible shot. I'll tell you what, that is some kind of round going on now. What a putt that was. It's an eagle, and his sensational play continues on this backside. On to the 11th now, a par 4 at 452 yards. Best to keep it down the middle or to the right off the tee. That leads to an uphill second where you'll most likely have to take it right over that bunker that guards the front right portion of the green. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here.
Leading is one thing, but hitting iron shots like that lead is going to increase.
Now this for another birdie. Okay, that ball on line all the way. It's a birdie here at 11. And he's into double figures now at 10 under par. On to the par 3 12th hole. This is the number 18 handicap hole, so maybe that gives you a little reason for optimism. But par is not a bad score here as this measures out at 238 yards, the longest of the 4 par 3s. And now our co-leader with problems here off the tee. That ball going to settle down into the thick stuff. This hole really sets up well for the player. Birdie yesterday and a chance for another one today. No missteps there. It is a par here at 12. And he's going to remain at 10 under. We come now to the 13th, a 553-yard par 5. This hole reachable in 2. You may need to get lucky, though, on your drive, as rolling dunes could leave you with an uphill flyer lie or a tough downhill shot to contend with. Ooh, and this is not good. That ball gonna be unplayable. It is ruled out of bounds. Yeah, much better there. No questioning whether this is in bounds. It is right there in the fairway. Close. Couldn't ask for much more on that putt. Okay, that one finished off. It is a bogey here at unlucky number 13. And he'll drop out of the lead and wind up a shot back. On a course with so many great vistas, this is visually a tough hole, this par 4 14. Look out in the fairway and you'll see pot bunkers to contend with in your landing area. If you can stay left of the danger, you will have a better look into an elongated green. Well, that's on a pretty good line so far. I mean, that is a sight to behold. What a spectacular shot we just saw on the par 4 with a drive in 1. Another thunderbolt right there. What a putt. He can't seem to do anything wrong in this round. Wow. 4 holes to go as we come to the par 3 15th, measuring at 206 yards. Best to avoid the short right bunker, which is the deepest on the golf course. Putting one in the center of this plateaued green is not a bad play here. That's quality shot right there, just left of the hole, and a birdie opportunity coming up. Chance now for another birdie. Ah, yes, never in doubt. It's a birdie here at 15. And he gets it to 12 under par. This is one of the signature holes here at Bandon Dunes, the par 4 16. Some golfers play for the upper fairway, which gives you a bit of an angle to the green. Others, they stay down low, which is maybe a little safer. A third option is just to try and carry it over everything, but beware the pot bunkers and the gorse if you choose option C.
Well, I'm curious what sort of shot you're going to have from there, but one thing I do know, when you're on a tee box, you get a great lie.
Here we go. This one for birdie. Slow down. Okay, that'll run about 4 feet by. Okay, didn't want to let that one get away. It is a par here at 16, and he's going to remain one shot off the pace. Feast or famine here on this par 4 17th at 405 yards. There are no good misses off the tee. Left has pot bunkers and thick gorse. Right with a long bunker and the side of a canyon to contend with. Best to just put one right down the middle, but that's easy for me to say. A little too much roll on the back end there, and this is going to wind up diving into the heavy stuff. Put himself in an excellent position. Keyboards, 88 yards. Really good opportunity here. Second shot.
Well, the ball is on the green. That's about all I can say with that. With a short wedge in hand, you'd expect that certainly be much closer than that.
And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Yeah, that's a good putt. It is in for par here at 17. And he'll stay a couple of shots off the lead. So now it's on to the 18th here at Bandon Dunes. The fog's starting to thicken up a bit as we reach this 558-yard par 5. The big key is avoiding the bunkers off the tee. Do that, and you'll have a good chance to get out of here with a birdie or maybe even an eagle. can look good for a while, but it's going to get gobbled up by that bunker. Second now from the sand here at 18. Yeah, that's a good shot. Sand takes away any chance of going for the green in two, but this is a nice recovery here to get back on track.
And that ball looked very good in the air. Just doesn't quite finish up that near to the flag, but still on the green.
Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort. So he'll finish up there. It's a par here at 18. And that is going to be a superb second round score of 63. Wow. So after a wonderful Thursday and Friday of golf, EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From picturesque Bandon Dunes on the Pacific coast of Oregon, it's live third-round coverage of the Pacific Championship. Well, if yesterday was any indication, we should be in for a memorable weekend of golf here as we take in the leaderboard on this Saturday. We've got a tie at the top at 13 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer, definitely in contention, just one shot back at the start of play. And that will settle in the bunker, so an early test here at the first.
Yeah, normally you'd rather the early test come a little later on in the round, but he should have a better than average chance to go for the green from here.
Well, this would be something indeed. At the first, a long look for birdie. Yeah, from that far away, anything inside of 5 feet is pretty darn good. Safely in. It's a par here at first, and he'll remain one shot back. The second hole, a par 3 measuring 220 yards. In theory, it's a straightforward, the long par 3. 2 bunkers left and short shouldn't be in play, but the hole does play deceivingly uphill, so a solid strike is a must. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either, sitting up in the short grass. Clean lie here for his second to the par 3. 10-foot putt left. Didn't trust the read there, and that's going to cost him. Okay, it's a bogey here at the second. And he's going to fall to 3 shots off the lead. We head to the third now, our first par 5 at 563 yards. Bunkers appear to be scattered on either side of the fairway, so accuracy is a must. This green is definitely reachable in 2, but it does run nearly 50 yards from front to back, so if your approach isn't on target, you could be left with a putt of better than 100 feet. Good shot coming off bogey at the second. That's going to be in the fairway. Now, after the big drive, this a good distance here for a second to the par 5. got every bit of that, threw it all the way there, and got it to stop. Home in 2 on the par 5. Oh, yeah, that's how you take advantage of a par 5. It's in for an eagle 3. Superb. Next up, we reach the par 4 fourth, measuring out at 443 yards. The bunker left of the fairway complicates things a bit, and it is easy to run a tee shot right through the fairway. But if you do wind up in the short grass, the approach shot is one of the most panoramic in golf.
That's a tough breeze to allow from, coming from the right. Did an excellent job of adjusting for that breeze, and tee shot finishes up in the fairway.
A pretty ideal wedge distance here, 95 yards for his second.
That's a head scratcher, that approach shot from relatively close in. I would have been looking at 10 to 15 feet.
Substantial movement on this putt right to left, and it's from distance, so this one not just about speed, but line as well. Yeah, that's good pace, just a little offline, but not too bad from that far away. He'll finish that one off with no problem. It's in for par. And he's going to stay 2 back. We turn northward along the beach here at the 445-yard par 4 fifth. Like the previous hole, the landing area is a narrow one, and it doesn't get much easier from there. The green's protected by a big bunker on the right, and be careful because those onshore breezes like to push the ball that way. This one starting a little bit left. Nothing to fault there, safely in the fairway. That's got to be disappointing. Good line in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Okay, safely on the putting surface out of the sand. Would have maybe liked to run that up a little further, but that's not the worst shot in the world. Nope, couldn't get that one on target. Okay, that one brushed in for bogey here at the 5th. And that's going to drop his score back to 12 under par. The second par 3 of this front side, another long one, this 6th hole measuring out at 217 yards. that voice in your head will be telling you don't go left, because if you do, you'll be down the cliff and onto the beach here by 5 Mile Point. Okay, that one's dancing. We welcome in Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
Yeah, I'm looking to see the break and I'm really not seeing a lot. If I had to push it, a hair of right to left depended on pace, slightly up the slope.
I think that's what you want to do. Good lag putt.
Yeah, they can't all go in.
Okay, safely in for his par. And he'll remain at minus 12. We head away from the coast now due east as we come to the par 4-7. A big wide fairway should make the tee shot manageable, but from there, this three-tiered clover-shaped green provides a lot of opportunities for three putts if that approach wedge is not dialed in. Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. So not a whole lot left to go here as he'll set up his second to this par 4. Okay, on the green, but it's going to leave a putt that will get your attention. Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And that's going to move him into red figures for the round and 13 under for the tournament. The 8th hole here at Bandon takes us back toward the ocean. It's a par 4 at 385 yards, so it's not a long one. If you can successfully navigate or bomb it over those two fairway bunkers, you could leave yourself with not much more than 50 yards or so for your approach. This starting toward the right side.
What a great tee shot. Bisected the fairway beautifully.
All right, that's a board, but a lot of green between ball and hole. He just made one on the previous hole. This slightly longer for another birdie. That one just going to sneak on by. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. It'll hold tight at minus 13. Well, whereas the 8th was a short par 4, nothing short about our closing hole here on this front side. The par 5 9th topping out at 585 yards, the longest hole on the course. That said, birdie is certainly not out of the equation. That is, if you can avoid the pot bunkers in the landing area off the tee.
That's an absolute bomb off the tee. And more importantly, right in the middle.
Well within range from here. A second now to the par 5. what a good shot that is. Home and 2 on the par 5. Remember, made eagle earlier in the round, Frank? That may be a chance for a second.
I know we can't call it a double eagle, but talk about aggression in these par 5s. Way to stand up there and just hit the shot.
Oh, that is so nicely judged from that far away. That required a lot of touch down the slope. Well done. Chance now to make the turn with some momentum for birdie. Easy as can be. It's a tap-in birdie here at the 9th. And that's going to make this a 2 under 34 for the front side. The backside begins here with the par 4 10th hole at 380 yards. The big hitters will feel like they can get it down there pretty close. An approach from the right side might be a bit shorter, but you'll get a better angle if you come at it from the left. That ball went straight down into the heavy rough. Good chance to get one in close from here. This, his second.
Shot after shot. More evidence there with that beautiful touch.
Okay, well done. A couple of birdies here sandwiched around the turn at 9 and 10. And he'll move to 3 under here. Just one shot off the lead. The 11th here at Bandon Dunes at 452 yards, a par 4. The putt bunker left of the fairway is the main concern on the tee shot. From there, an uphill second takes you to a green that slopes away and back toward the ocean beyond. That one flirting with the left edge of the fairway. Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. This is where club selection is so important. Second shot into that stiff breeze.
And that one barely makes the front of the green. Do you realize if you just miss hit the middle of the club by a quarter of an inch, you lose 10%. That's right, 10%.
Yeah, that's good pace. Just a little offline, but not too bad from that far away. So that brushed in for par here at 11, and he'll stay at 15 under. They make their par 3s long here at Bandon Dunes. This one, the 12th, measures out at 238 yards. This one at least is slightly downhill. Areas of concern include that putt bunker short and left, and then the thicker stuff that comes into play if you knock it over the back. Okay, a friendly bounce there, and that will make its way onto the putting surface. Let's bring in Notah Begay III for a look at birdie.
Well, and he's had great conversion on putts like this. Even when he's not close to the hole, he's left himself with very makeable opportunities.
Oh, how about it? A beauty there. It is in for a birdie to 16 under par. Rolling hills of Oregon provide the backdrop to this par 5 13th hole. At 553 yards, it is reachable in 2. Big dunes in the fairway could make the stance awkward for that second shot, but a big green that measures better than 50 yards head to toe does yield a good number of eagle putts. that will do just fine. Now a big spot here for something good. This is a short second to the par 5. It is one of the more satisfying shots in golf, isn't it? Downwind to a par 5, the second, you knock it on. Chance for eagle.
Certainly shortens up the par 5, that wind at your back, Rich, but you can just surf the wind. Just leave that ball carry and just sail towards the green.
Good effort. An eagle would have been nice from there, but he made sure to cozy that one up close. That is well done. Nicely done. 2 straight birdies here early on this backside. He moves to 17 under par. On to a tough one now. The par 4 14th listed at 390 yards. Pot bunkers are the worry here. There are 5 of them to contend with all told, and none are easy outs. The green is a narrow one as well, with a good amount of tilt from back to front. That is right and way offline. And now our co-leader with problems here off the tee. That ball going to settle down into the thick stuff. Third shot coming up now from the bunker. Okay, well, that is on the green, but apparently just too difficult to get enough loft on it out of the bunker, and that winds up well beyond the hole. Got it there, but not quite on target. Safely in. It's a bogey here at 14. And he'll drop back to 16 under par. getting some sand in the shoes now. For a second straight hole, he's in the bunker. Gonna have to try and give this a good thump to fly it to the hole.
Yeah, these bunkers can be penal in nature. If you don't get it quite right, that one's out, but it left quite a bit to be desired.
Yes, Will, right there. That is in for par here at 15. And he's going to remain at minus 16. Maybe the prettiest hole on the golf course, this par 4 16. A plethora of options off the tee. Most end up deciding to see just how close to the green they can get it. Beware, though, of the ever-present bend and dunes pot bunkers, as well as some pretty thick gorse off to the right.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves and just deliberately hit on another tee box. But you never know. You might get away with it.
Okay, that's good putt. It is in to save par. And he'll stay right where he is. A lot of these holes here at Bandon Dunes have big, wide landing areas. That is not the case here at the par 4 17. You'll need to thread the needle here with bunkers on either side, thick rough on the left, and a canyon to the right. But a safe drive in the fairway can yield a pretty good look at your second. Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. So after that bomb of a drive, this his second to the par 4. Okay, not too bad there. Not much to this one. It's for birdie. Oh, finishing strong. That's in for birdie here at 17. And he'll move to within a shot of the lead at 5 under par. On to the home hole to wrap up the round here at Bandon Dunes. And after battling to get here, isn't it nice to have a birdie hole to take you to the clubhouse? That's what we have with this 558-yard par 5. Simply avoid the bunkers off the tee, and you should have a good chance to reach this green in too. Well, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot. A good 200 yards away from a good lie in the fairway. That one had to feel good.
Yeah, struck it so well. You could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
Nope. Okay, birdie at the last. It is a birdie finish. That will be a third straight round in the 60s. So for the golfer we've been watching, it will all be on the line tomorrow. It is a tie atop the leaderboard after 54 holes, Frank.
And with 18 holes to go, it's really hard to pick the player that's going to stand out. It could very well come down to one loose shot or perhaps something great.
Till next time, for our entire cast and crew, I'm Rich Lerner. This has been a presentation of EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. So long, everybody.